Nervous chatter.
I'm very excited, yeah.
And high expectations.
To get people out of their comfort zone and out of their cliques.
As these high school students wait to embark on the adventure of a lifetime.
It involves 5 high schools currently in CMS, and 12 students from each school are part of a crew that they're getting ready to leave to go into the woods for a week.
The goal is to break down the self-imposed barriers you often see in a high school cafeteria.
Whites, African Americans, Hispanics, they're all scattered around the school and they mainly hang out with their own ethnicity.
South Meck is a really big school, and you would think that there are a lot of diverse groups, but there isn't.
But these groups will be. And they'll be forced to rely on each other as they leave the comforts of their typical lives and head into the Pisgah National Forest.
I've never been like this long without resources.
I thought it'd be like roasting marshmallows by a campfire, but basically it was hiking up giant hills with a 75-pound pack on your back.
The students have to carry everything they need as they hike through the wild. They cook the same meals.
Keeping my food down, that's the biggest struggle.
Sleep on the same tarps.
I was not ready.
And face the same obstacles.
It's been full of surprises, a lot of trials and tribulations.
By tackling challenges like this ropes course, long hikes during the day, and rock climbing, students build their confidence and develop bonds with each other. That helps them tackle the tough conversations at night.
Racism,
microaggression lessons,
gender differences.
Like understand that people are more like me. Like, you know, they're not all that different.
Lessons just scratching the surface of the complex issues our community and our nation face.
I think if we educate and integrate at a younger age, such as these 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and that will really, hopefully change a diversity issue that has been dividing this country.
And the first step to bridging those divides,
my biggest hope would probably be that people are more inclusive rather than sticking in their own groups,
is to bring what they've learned out of the wild and into the real world.
And I feel like that's our obligation as we leave here this week.
Caroline Vandergriff.
Nice work, well done.
Spectrum News. A high ropes course is a summer camp staple, but this is no walk in the park and no ordinary camp experience.
This week we've been rained on, we have heavy packs, we've done a lot of hiking, a lot of camping.
Strangers from the same Charlotte high school.
I didn't know anyone that was going on this trip.
Brought together for a week in the wilderness and pushed to the edge of their comfort zones. To learn more about themselves.
I got a lot of courage to do it, even though I didn't want to, but I still did it.
And each other.
That's right, Mac.
Thank you. Day one, I think they had their individual kind of groups, and now they have interacted with each other. They are all friends, they all talk.
Really talk.
The different impacts of racism, sexism, all the other isms out there in the world.
Some tough and even transformative conversations.
Yeah, because we try not to stereotype as much anymore.
But now they're about to face their biggest challenge yet, bringing those lessons out of the wild and into the classroom.
The way that my particular group was, I don't think we'll ever go back to being strangers.
Brought back a week later on the same bus to the same high school, but forever changed.
It was amazing. It was really eye-opening.
Now each group will go on to form a unity club at their high school.
And spend the year working on projects with the whole school in an attempt to create that same kind of experience among the student body, where they break down their barriers.
They know it won't be easy.
I mean, I love Charlotte and all, but we got a long way to go.
But they're determined to make a change.
We are just 12 people, but 12 people can make a difference if we definitely put ourselves out there like we have been this past week.
Armed with the knowledge that sometimes the toughest challenges come with the biggest rewards.
I mean, the outcome was definitely worth it.
As they work to bring unity to the Queen City.
We can all make Charlotte better.
Caroline Vandergriff
for the future.
Spectrum News.